You got it.
Well, moments ago, President Trump joined us live, reflecting on the loss of his friend Lindsey Graham, crediting him for saving his Supreme Court during the Kavanaugh confirmation fight.
When he got angry, like he did in the case of Brett Kavanaugh, it was so impactful. I think it saved the Brett becoming a justice. It was just a moment in time. The Democrats got so sick and so angry and so crazy, and they were going to do something very bad. And Lindsey went on his tirade, and it was much more than a tirade, but I think it was one of the great 10 moments of Congress. And he saved Brett from, a very, very unfair decision.
And our next guest agrees and remembers that moment very well. GOP Senator James Lankford joins us now. Senator, thank you so much. I'm sorry for your loss. I know y'all were good friends. What do you think with the Kavanaugh situation or even the Lake and Riley Act? I know that y'all co-sponsored dozens of these Republican-led bills, the Justice Act, the Sanctioning Russia Act, the Cell Phone Jamming Reform Act. There were so many over the course of his 23 years as a senator and 8 years as a congressman. What was he most proud of, or what was his greatest accomplishment?
Well, I don't know how you would line up his greatest accomplishment. He was a guy that wanted to get stuff done, and that's what made the difference on it, is that he didn't want to just argue about things. He wanted to actually solve things. I think if I look back at Lindsey's career, his focus on the Middle East and the Abraham Accords, his love for Israel, and his desire to be able to see peace in the Middle East was very significant. Obviously, he led in a lot of areas on foreign policy. He was just coming back from Kyiv. He really wanted to be able to resolve issues between Russia and Ukraine, but he was also a guy that called a spade a spade. He was not afraid to be able to say, hey, what the Russians are doing is evil. What the mullahs are doing in Iran is evil. And he called it out, and most Americans nodded their head and said, that's exactly what I think, and I think it's why he was so beloved.
Mm-hmm. Senator, we were just interviewing the president, and he was talking about today's the second year of anniversary of Butler, which is crazy. It's been 2 years. And we were all saying, we're tired of getting these calls in the middle of the afternoon or waking up in the middle of the night that someone has been shot or that someone we love has died. And that's what happened to all of us on Sunday morning. Where were you, and what would you like America to remember about your friend?
Well, I think a couple things. One is he is a true American. Lindsey Graham spoke like an American. He actually was passionate about capitalism. He was passionate about our country. He loved people around him. He was a guy that spoke his mind and everyone knew it. He was also incredibly funny, and he was self-deprecating all the time, saying, hey, I'm not the smartest guy in the room. I just love the country, and I want to be able to keep us safe and secure. And so I think that's how he's going to be known. I would also tell you I am tired as well of just the anger across the country, and this is a moment in time just to be able to reflect again. I was actually preaching yesterday in a church, just as I do sometimes on a Sunday, and it was just a reminder to me, you never know when your soul will be required of you. You never know the day and the hour, and so I encourage every person. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm not afraid to be able to talk about that, but I also share with people, hey, settle the issue of your faith. For me, I challenge people to take a serious look at following Jesus Christ, because it makes an incredible difference, not only for this life, but for eternity, because you never know.
That's beautiful. He grew up Southern Baptist, and as a Southern Baptist, I became Baptist when I was in college, and it was a great church, and learned about salvation and having a relationship with Christ. So I'm sure he learned that growing up. No doubt he's in heaven with his parents. Thank you so much, Senator. Thank you for your faith, too. God bless you.
You bet. Bless y'all as well.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.